Who mama is this one a doozy? Cause I don't know about you, but my brain keeps trailing off to like, what if this, what if that, what if he's talking to other girls, what if he's not interested in me anymore, what if I said or did something that gave me the ick, just a lot of what ifs, and I'm trying to not give into those what ifs. I'm trying to be more like, well, that makes it easier for me to let go because you're already gone. You're already floating off somewhere else, you know? And that doesn't feel comforting. Like it does, but it doesn't feel comforting because there's still like this feeling of rejection, and it bruises the ego a little bit. But it still makes you question yourself. The more I think about it, the more I realize that someone removing themselves before you're deeply invested is actually a good thing. It's actually information. It's like that saying of like, a crush is just a lack of information, right? They're showing you what they're capable of giving. They're showing you how they communicate, and all of that is very valuable. I think of it as like, if they don't respond and like the conversations fizzle out, you know, I'm dodging a bullet. Somewhere in there, something was bad about you, that this wasn't gonna work, and I'm saving myself time for understanding you don't want somebody that drains you. You don't want somebody that makes you feel bad. You want life, and life is giving. Life is giving as it is. Bills, work, family, trying to figure yourself out. There is already enough going on in one person's life. We don't need to add a man. The person you're dating shouldn't become another thing that makes your nervous system feel like it's constantly on fire. And I know that's easier said than done, because I'd be doing it to myself. If you did something that gave them the ick, he's not for you. You deserve to be loved as you are without performing all the time. That shit gets tiring. It gets tiring, and you lose so much of yourself that you start resenting everything, and it starts with that person. But then it trickles into life, and there's so much more to life than a man. I don't want to be a feminist and say all men suck, but not all men, but always men. I know it gives this high feeling and you feel good, and like the center of attention, confident, cunty even. That's fun. That's a lot of fun. I love that for you. But don't revolve your life around that. Be your own center of attention. Have your own experience you can hold on to. Be your own center of attention. Okay, take yourself out. Romanticize your own life. Call your friends. Get yourself a little coffee. Watch your comfort show. There's so many things you can do. You can go on a walk. Have your own experience that you can hold on to. Because if all your happiness depends on whether someone texts you back, you're handing them way too much power over your peace. All of this is easier said than done. I hope this voicemail made at least one person better, at least. I guarantee that this will pass, and either the person will show up, or someone else will, or you will. So either way, it's a win. And a win is a win. And I hate to admit it, but I've watched so many body cams and learned people live crazy lives and have crazy relatives, friends, or even exes. And then also just realizing other people have lives. Not everyone's terrible, okay? And some of them are, but not all of them. So like, some people's phones just die. People get overwhelmed. People disappear for reasons that have absolutely nothing to do with you. And sometimes people are just emotionally unavailable. People always say like, if he wanted to, he would, which to a certain extent, right? But also, there's a lot of things that you want to do that you haven't. And that's not to throw any shade, but also, everyone is going through something. Everyone has fears. Everyone has healing that they haven't done yet. Everyone has trauma, and that's not to say to let yourself be treated badly. It's just to say, not everything is because you suck. Not everything is because you suck. That is just a story you are telling yourself, and that story is not true. Life happens, and there's a lot of things that we cannot explain. There's a lot of things that we will never ever be able to explain, and that's okay. That is fine. That is dandy, right? But it's just reminding yourself that people have lives. People get tired. People get fatigued. That's the same word. People have lives. People get busy. If that person has been showing you consistent interest, then you're okay. Just because they have slowed down on texting but are still showing up in some way, shape, or form doesn't mean that it's over yet. Give it some time. Let it breathe, okay? Give it time. Think about your friends. For me, the friends that I have met, there have been months where I don't talk to them or I don't see them, but I have never questioned our friendship. I've never questioned that when I see you again, right, that we're still friends and I can still talk to you and I can still catch up on life and stuff like that. And I know romance is like a little bit different because, you know, I want you to be my boo thing, but it's kind of the same. It's kind of the same. Like, you should still be able to talk every day, but, you know, and if they're not engaged anymore, just let it be. Let the wind carry you to good love, okay? We don't want that red flag love, not the may this love never find kind of love. We don't want that. And I know it doesn't feel like that right now because your brain is convinced that that one person determines your worth. Or like for me, that one person I've taken the time to get to know and my brain has deemed them as safe. So like, I'm attached to you now because I feel like I'm safe. And I don't have to go through that process all over again. But regardless, they don't. Okay, they don't determine your worth. They don't determine your safety. They don't determine your security. They don't determine anything. Because you were fine before you met them, you can be fine after you met them. Everything is going to be okay, regardless of them. But until then, just live your life. Live your best life, you know? And if they text, cool. If they don't, life is still waiting for you. And I promise, it has so much planned for you. Way more than waiting for a notification. Go frolic in a field. Everything is going to be okay. No matter what.